Yeah.
7-year term versus 5. Now let's put names aside, Ruto, Raila aside. So let's look at 5 years versus 7 years. As a hopeful lawmaker, when making any law, I always like to put care into it. What if it were me? What if it were the other person? Then now let's look at it. Yeah. So tukitoa Ruto, tutoe Raila currently, because tukiweka hizo tunaanza kuwa subjective. If I don't like Ruto, I'll say 5. Because I'll think I'm making it for him. If I don't like Raila, I'll say 5. Juu Raila the 6th. Sasa tumpee miaka 7. Unaona? But now, let's look at it. Because personally I support 7 years. With reasons. Our democracy is maturing. In terms of planning for a country, you find tumemaliza election August. Yeah, 100 years of planning, days, sorry. Bado unapanga sasa, ndio uanze kuweka serikali ufanye nini, si ndio? Then you are about to address political instability. Yeah. What do I do? Are we going for a coalition? Are we bring that guy on this side? Then bado kuweka positions, parastatals, nini ndio unaweka watu, ambassadors, 6 months gone. Yeah. Then maybe let's say you'll address political stability and put your government in place, 6 months. Worst case scenario, 1 year. Gone. So you start implementing. In this 60 or 100 days, you can implement one of your 2 things in terms of policy, but in actual feeling, bado watu wataifit. We move to year 2. Now you start working. I'm assuming Raila is my president now. He's starting to work. Year 3, starting to cement those things and start reaping a little bit. Do proper claims. Year 4, tangaza election. Sindio? Tangaza. When is the next? Another spotangaza, the people around you have already started campaigns, angling, actively, kwenda kwa ground, nini, chama, parties inapangwa, you as the head of the party, your view is needed. So definitely you are on a political stretch now. Yeah? Year 5, election, full throttle. So actually you find you have 3 years of, or 2 to 3 years of probably implementing your agenda. Then if you look at 7, someone might want to conclude and say, maybe I'm okay with my term if I've managed this. Yeah? I don't even want a second term. Na hata akishindwa na hiyo sababu yeye mwenyewe atasema I'm not even vying. Hii kiti imenishinda. But 5, someone wants to die on it. So they vie to must win. The incumbent vies to must win. Whatever happens. In fact, the election just becomes a ceremony. On the presidential end, this is ingine can be genuine. On the presidential end, the election becomes a ceremony. And I like to cite. Let's cite Kibaki. Rest in peace. He comes in 2002. 20 government is unified. 205 referendum. Promulgation, then we are saying some things are not okay. Referendum. 205. 207 elections. He is not as popular. He might not win. The fact is, as an individual, he feels I've achieved nothing apart from free primary tulitangaza na constitution mi kubeba, na that brings a situation where somebody feels I have to cling on to this thing. Because now,
allow me cut it short. Could that be the reason as to why many of the presidential elections will never be free and fair?
Exactly. Or one of the reasons someone feels I have to go for a second term. I have to go for a second term, my legacy. So 7 years can answer that. You as an individual can feel, I've had enough, or I've achieved enough, or people feel I need to go on, and you're confident. Why? Because you've delivered. Yeah. I know some places it's not 7 years, but because of our nature of democracy, the way it is, I would support 7, but with a caveat. I support the 7 years, but I'd say it should be implemented in 2032.
In 2032,
not now.
Okay.
Because we are in the chaos, and it can be subjective. We are in a political chaos. We are in a situation where the people feel things are not okay. It can be subjective. Mimi sitaki 7 kwa sababu sitaki huyu mwenye yuko hapa vitu haziniendei poa. Mimi sitaki 7 juu naona na nindi anakuja na huyu hawezi kaa 7. So I support it, and I would like it implemented from 2032.
Not now.
Not now. Clean slate. Yeah.
So if in case it's effective 2032, and let's say RUTO does not go for a second term, so at that time how does it go?
The other one finishes at 5, then it starts the new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. So